Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of Let's Make a Mech. Nova and Hellbringer edition. We're doing two mechs. Still gonna call it Let's Make a Mech, but it's two mechs for the price of one. Still gonna be done the way I do it, which is you're gonna stare at these mechs just like this over and over and over again in several videos, so stick with it. I have no other way of doing that right now, or doing this series right now. And we're back with the clans. I'm gonna paint up as Clan Smoke Jaguar, my favorite clan. That's why I'm painting up my Clan Omni-Mechs that way. And it's time to restore these guys. The Timberwolf started life just like what you see here. And I should say I, because nobody else is part of this channel, really. And I restored it, quote unquote, or brought it to a better standard than those. So, that's what we're going to do with the Nova Prime on the left and the Hellbringer Prime on the right. The Hellbringer is missing his left arm, I know, but it's not needed right now because it's just pewter. It's not painted yet. So the first step in this case is a little different than if you have a mech fresh from its blister, or model even, I should say, fresh from its blister or fresh from its box. The first step here is stripping the paint off the model and disassembling it as best you can. Why? Well, whenever you strip paint off a model, especially if you're using simple green, that's what I use, I noticed, especially with super glue, it makes the glue weak. And you're better off breaking the bond completely, getting the glue off the model, and then re-gluing the model together to make a stronger bond than what you would have had after the simple greening process. With plastic glue, I'm not sure. If you have a plastic model and it has a plastic glue bond between the pieces, that's more like a weld than gluing is. So it may stay together. And if it does, that's fine. It'll be sturdy. Green stuff, you may lose some detail if you have green stuff sculpting on the model. And if you rely on green stuff to hold a bond together between, let's say, an arm and a body, it's going to break off. So you're going to need glue there. So, with that being said, that's the first step. When you're doing this, I like to take the models off their bases whenever possible. Now, these mechs, their bases are attached to their feet, so you can't. Luckily enough, I do not flock the bases on these guys, so I won't be causing a mess in the solution. That's all that really happened. I'll just cause a mess. It's not really going to become a problem. It may just have to make more solution quicker depending how many models you're stripping with their bases attached with flock on it. But if you can take the bases off of the models, do so. You also can save those bases and either reuse them right away if you like the way they're painted up. Just do some touch-up work because you may lose some flock when you take the model off the base. Or you can reflock it, do whatever you want, and repaint it up and utilize it again. So, that's going to be the first step here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simple green these guys, and then reassemble them, and we'll come back to them. Now, that'll be part 2. Now, I'm doing this at the same time I'm painting up some 40k stuff and working on some 40k stuff. So, I'm not going to be able to do this as quickly as I did the Enforcer. Because there's two models, we're restoring it, so we have to strip it down and then build it back up. The Enforcer was a one-piece model and all that, so this will take a little longer. So don't, expect updates like every day or something like that. But I'll do my best to try and get it done pretty quickly. So that's it. And until next time, take it easy.